Betrayal fills the day.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, wait, that came out wrong. Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks, let me be clear about that. I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we can help each other here. Yeah, all right. Details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry. The inn room is well kept, conveniently located. I know you adventuring types wanting a home in every town. This would be a nice addition to your holdings. No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my image. And my gut tells me you're the one to do that. As long as you're not planning on turning it into a skooma den or an outlaw's refuge, the room is all yours. Oh, sure. You can set up some crafting stations, house your pets, display any treasures or trophies you've come upon in your adventures. Hey, you can even set up a target dummy to practice combat. Just don't demolish the place and we're good. Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I finally was able to take them back from the last tenant. Required more time in the sewers than I had hoped for, but hey, that's business. Hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out. Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Like 0. 0's a good number. Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an inn room. I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to diversify. Of course, that means I've got to look out for a variety of troubles, too. But hey, no one ever said the real estate business was easy.
gorgeous day for a drink.
Here to listen to Ardania sing? Best get to it while you can. She's going places, that one. How about you? Going or staying?
I saw some rather unsavory ruffians skulking about. Fang furls, I'm sure.
They wouldn't dare approach us directly. We're safe enough, Julius.
All the same,
The Fangfurls continue to sniff around our skirts. If we don't move quickly, there won't be a happy Averno shipping company left to save. Did you find the ledger my brother asked about? I'd like a look. Julius has no head for sums. Let's see. It seems the Fangfurls have their thumbs in some very dirty pies. I'm not one to talk, given where my hands have been. I have an idea. If we can draw out Pungent Adder himself, we can topple him and his gang. By gifting Pungent Adder some umbrage. Looking at this ledger, I see two morsels dangling before us. Firstly, according to this, the Fangfurls use dead drops to issue and receive orders. If we steal those drops, we disrupt their operation. We sent Pungent Adder a more personal message. It seems he has a barrel of Oleander Coast Reserve waiting at the docks. Let's say we season it with something foul. Make it as pungent as the Adder himself? While you sabotage the dead drops and taint his wine, Julius and I will write a signed letter to make his blood boil. Then it's just a matter of combing the stinking depths of Leowin until we find someone that can put the letter in his hands. The cask is at the docks, so I'm sure there will be something on hand. Pitch, bilge water, fish, anything will do. Just try not to get caught doing anything unseemly in public, hmm? No sense mixing business with pleasure. Hang on to them, I suppose. They might be useful to peruse after all is said and done. Find out who's worth trusting and who's happily squirming in bed with Adder. The cask is at the docks, so I'm sure...
I know my way around a wet...
Got a gullet that needs filling? If you're not too choosy, then look no further. These bilge grubs will settle your stomach. There's the smell of low tide in every bite. They're a good source of fuel for the working people of Leowin, of course. Once they realize how much energy and nourishment is in each grub, they'll forget about that pretty house scent. Why not buy a skewer, stranger? Wonderful. You won't regret it, I guarantee. Oh, and speaking of regrets, don't eat these near any open flame. Enjoy.
coming together quite nicely, I think. All that's missing from the picture is Savilo. I can't wait to see his outfit for our portrait. He told me he picked it especially for today.
I must know where you got that outfit. Oh, no, that would be foolish in these circumstances, as I am pressed for time. Perhaps you can offer me some advice instead? My gorgeous wife-to-be has commissioned a painter to capture our likenesses. She has taken it upon herself to organize all the details. Thankfully, I only have one task, but I'm worried that my eye is not as refined as she expects. To settle on an outfit befitting a man in my new station, I promised her I had just the perfect thing in mind, but in reality I stuffed all that I own into my bag and hoped some inspiration would strike. Please, can you help me choose? I have an outfit that's bold and heroic, or maybe she'd prefer one that's sweet and romantic? And then there's this one here I brought because it reminded me of when we met. Which should I try? Is this not too shabby? I was out excavating for artifacts in this when we met. She noticed something in the dirt and we got to talking about Dunmer pottery and that was it. I made sure these were clean, but is the sentiment worth it? I have an outfit that's bold. I found this fabulous antique armor set in the Senchal market, and I've been waiting for a chance to wear it. What better time to surprise my Goras than for our portrait? I have an outfit. The tailor gave me a fantastic deal on this suit, but we had to set out for this trip before she could alter it. The fit isn't perfect. I'll have to set aside time when we return to have it looked at. I have an outfit that's bold and heroic. Yes, I feel more confident already. I can't wait to see her reaction. Darling, how does this outfit look? I think we will make an adorable portrait.
Oh, love, it's perfect! This outfit is everything I love about you.
Yes, I knew this was the perfect choice from the start.
He looks just like how he did when I saved him from the clutches of that strangler vine. Well, a little cleaner, of course, and with less crying and screaming, but this is how he looks best to me. My dear future husband, doing what he loves.
sign? Good. Carry on.
A fascinating application of the technique.
Those were fang furls, weren't they?
Yes! They grabbed the two brothers and dragged them out of here. Horrid. But it's none of our business.
I knew it was only a matter of time before the fang furls came for those dry skins. They should have left Blackwood while they still could.
May disaster turn away from us. Send your earthquakes to our neighbors. May death and destruction pass us by. Let fire and flood fill another's chambers.
No sign? Good. Carry on.
See, I told they'd come, Skippy-on.
Not now, Julius. Our friend could be ambushed at any moment.
Blake, now! I'll deal with you myself!
Well fought. Now, would you mind freeing us from these bindings?
Thank the divines. Those fang furls have unpleasant knotwork.
Let's not linger here. Shall we meet back at our office?
To the side!
We made it back safely and burned our sodden silks. I still feel filthy. We're both going to need a long, hot bath after all this. But what's more important is that we stood up to the Fang Furls and won. Absolutely. Now that you've stripped the Fang Furls of their leader, the Empire will dismantle itself, which opens up a great deal of business opportunities, none of which would be possible without you. Take this with our deepest thanks. The whole affair has left poor Scipion so dreadfully tense. He collapsed from exhaustion as soon as we got back. He has such a fragile disposition. Don't worry about him. I won't let him out of my sight. Now that this matter is settled, Scipion and I can begin restoring the Happy Averno Trading Company. My first priority is to find us somewhere else to live. I don't mind close quarters, but the two of us are accustomed to a certain lifestyle. A few, but we don't want to merely restore it to its original profitable status. My brother and I always strive for more. We rely on our ingenuity for success. Our dear uncle was rather kind-hearted when it came to debts. We'll change that.